Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Sunday Fun Day is back here with the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. It is time for round number one of the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Good evening, Ace fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to take a look at your qualifying results before we move into heat racing action. Chase Hardy, the man that goes quick time with a 16.688. We'll see 4 heats on the program. Landon Hathaway, Aidan Beerline, Zach McSwain, James Starry. Right at your top 5, Cole Cabrera, Ryan Miller, Michael Hackett, Brent Carter, and Mike Augustine, your top 10 drivers. Heat number 1 lineup will look like this. 12 cars getting set to take to the racetrack. Chase Hardy in the 116 will start from position number 1 to the outside. The 741, James Starry, lines up at a position number 2. Position number 3 for Team Victory Lane Racing, it's the 69 of Brent Carter to the outside out of position number 4, Colton Herbert. Position number 5, Dustin Mombaket in the Team VLR number 16 machine will start position number 5 to the outside. The 91, Jonathan DeVries, lines up out of position number 6. Now see this guy back racing here on Sunday Fun Day for Swingdale Speed Lab. It's the 00 machine of Kendall Tucker, lining up at a position number 6 to the outside. Ryan Olsen lines up the 111 from position number 8. Dean Reynolds will start the 79 from position number 9 and to the outside position number 10 for Team Victory Lane Racing. It's the 0 machine of Damien Kiefer. Then it's an all Tyler back row. Tyler Olsen lines up the 30 machine from position number 11 and lining up at a position number 12 is scheduled to be Tyler Reed. Looks like we've got the 11 cars on the track. Tyler Reed is the only one we are waiting on, and it looks like he is making a call for heat race number 1. It's going to be some fast and furious action. No, there's not Vin Diesel. There is Big Block Modifieds on the program. Hello, Emily. Hello, everybody. Live across Facebook and YouTube. Now, that sucks, Mason. That sucks. That your pedals broke. And welcome, everybody, in to Ultimate Dirt TV live across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And, of course, we're live on DirtFan.com, the Facebook page, the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League Facebook page also. And it is time for our Sunday Fun Day to begin. 3 broadcasts going on tonight. We'll have the CNC Racing Designs Pro late model, and then we will have the World of Outlaws Morton Buildings Super late models. Safety car goes infield. Thank you, Nick. Heat race number 1, Sunday Fun Day, DirtFan.com, Big Block Modifieds, we're green. Out of turn number 4, and we head up down into the first turn. It's Chase Hardy, James Starry, Colton Herbert, top 3 going through to the main event right now. 8 short laps around the Volusia Speedway Park. You'll see round number 1, and you'll see the final round at this very racetrack. So we're coming for the first time this season, twice at this racetrack. Go look out, Brent Carter. The 91 of Jonathan Devries involved in that one. We go yellow for the first time in season number 16. Hello, Platty. So Brent Carter, the 69, is the man that is at the back of the bus for the time being. Let's see if we can get this one here for an Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay for your first time tonight. So keep an eye on the 69, just a little contact with the 741 of James Stone. Then Jonathan Devries gets into the back of him, nowhere to go. Kendall Tucker was lucky to escape any further damage on that 00 machine. So we are cautioned, first time in season number 16. A big season. Get a big thank you to, of course, DirtFan.com, the Morton Buildings World of Outlaws late models for the support on the supers. And, of course, the number 1 designer in our eyes. Glad to have CNC Racing Designs. Check them out on Facebook. If you need a wrap, that is the place to go. That is CNC Racing Designs. Yes, Patsy. Yes, such a shame for such a great number. A big night ahead here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds. CNC Racing Designs Pro Late Model National Tour, and then the Morton's Buildings World of Outlaws iRacing Super Late Models. Alex Robinson should be joining us on the call. We've given him the okay to run the big block modifieds this season. Hopefully next week or the week after we'll have Jerry Vansigle back, and we might even have Sean Neistat also. So some more familiar faces to come back here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and boy, I tell you what, it'll be nice to have Jerry and Sean back in the booth. I know Jerry is chomping at the bit to get after it. There's still pace around at the Volusia Speedway Park. So we go back green. In heat race number 1, Chase Hardy leading the way down the back straightaway. Colton Herbert, the 6th machine, runs in 2nd position. James Starry holds down that 3rd and final transfer position. Top 3 and nose to tail. In fact, everybody seems to be nose to tail until you get back to Tyler Reed up on the inside there of Kendall Tucker. Kendall Tucker looks like he's just struggling at the moment. Dean Reynolds, the 79 machine, trying to get that car further up through the field to get a better starting spot in tonight's B main, I should say, because the top 3, well, they're going to lock themselves into the main event. It'll be 40 laps around Volusia. The 16 of Monbequette going to battle with his teammate Damien Kiefer. So a couple of Team Victory Lane Racing guys battling for positions number 5 and 6. Challenge coming for the race lead. Colton Herbert all over Chase Hardy down into turn number 1. James Starry in the 741 all over the back of Colton Herbert. So you've now got, again, the nose to tail for your top 3. With just 2 laps left to run. It's still Chase Hardy, Colton Herbert, and James Starry continue to lead the way here in heat race number 1. They'll get the white flag out of turn number 4, and it's going to be your leader of Chase Hardy. We go from the drone cam above the racetrack here at the Volusia Speedway Park, working down the back straightaway. For the final time in heat race number 1, they'll come out of turn number 4. Checkers are out. Heat number 1 is done in the dirtfan.com Big Block Modified Series Round 1. And checkers are out. Chase Hardy, Colton Herbert, and James Starry unofficially your top 3. We'll wait to confirm that one. There is confirmation. Chase Hardy, Colton Herbert, and James Starry. For DeVries, Kiefer, Monbequette, Tucker, Reynolds, Olsen, Reed, Olsen, and Carter. They will be going to last chance qualifiers. Heat number 2, we'll take a look at your starting grid. Landon Hathaway lines up the 010 machine from position number 1. For D1RT Racing, it's Cole Cabray, position at number 2. Position at number 3, it's going to be the 19 of Mike Augustine, Riley Stewart. And the Vortex Sim Sports 07 will start from position number 4. Very weird to see this man this far back. Evan C. in the Team Victory Lane Racing 33 will start position number 5. Caleb Duggan lines up the 17 from position at number 6. Blake Majul will start the 127 out of position number 7. Tyler Berry for T-Berry Motorsports the 500 out of position number 8. Jeff Sharp will start position number 9. Terrell Payne lines up out of position number 10. Peter Christian will start position number 11. And Barry Knapp out of position number 12. What I think about iRacing by Monster Games? I don't think anything of it. No, I don't have an opinion on that. Righto, Jaeger. Well, good luck this season, champion. So I'm guessing I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on my own for the entire night. We are set for a start. Green flag is out. Landon Hathaway leads us off down into turn number 1. Stewart can immediately move into position number 2. Keep an eye on the likes of Evan C. Blake Majul is coming from mid-pack in heat race number 2. Lap number 1 is in the books. Cabray down to the low side. Up on the inside of Hathaway through turn number 1. Out of turn 2, it's still Hathaway in the 010. Battle for the final transfer position. Here comes Caleb Duggan on the inside of Stewart. Then Blake Majulis working back there in position number 5. Duggan down low. Will he look for the slide job? He'll attempt it. Can't complete the pass. Stewart drives around the outside. We'll go 3 wide down the back straight away. Majulis up on the inside of Duggan. All sorts of panel rubbing and fenders are touching. And here comes Tyler Berry in the 500 machine. Yeah, it is. And then Terrell Payne in the 51. Berry up the inside of Duggan. He'll take over position number 4. Position 5 is Caleb Duggan. That's the black and pink machine. I tell you what, he's had all sorts of contact in the last lap and a bit as we go 3 wide. Stewart, Evans C. Contact Riley Stewart goes around 360. Riley Stewart, buddy, you cannot park there. I feel like he should know where you can and can't park. Oh, let's hope the console guys like it. But again, yeah, I don't really have an opinion on that one. But actually, I think he's just continuing on from last night, hitting everything. Pretty sure the pace car even got hit by Stewart last night. I mean, he did have his reverse blinkers on last night, though, in that Pro Late Model race, just saying. He had none of the speeds. So Stewart, back to the pit area. And we wait for the lights to go out. And they are still flashing. I dare say, and I hate to assume, because I don't like to assume. But I reckon we are on 2 to green, coming to 1 to green. Tyler Perry's moved up 4 positions. Terrell Payne has moved up 3 positions. So some drivers going forward in heat race number 2. I've still got my wheel hooked up. Are we going racing later on tonight? Or this afternoon? Because I am down. I am down to race. Doesn't matter if it's pro late models, sprint cars, umpies. Oh yeah, could be a very, very sticky situation. Speaking of sticky, the tyres are going to get all sorts of gripped up. Pace car is in. We're back underway with just 3 laps left remaining for Landon Hathaway. Cole Cabray again down to the low side, down into turn number 1 and 2. Unable to pass for the race lead. Yes, I reckon you do need redemption. I'm down for that, Itchy. 3 wide for positions 4, 5 and 6. Evan C trying to complete the low side. The 17 of Caleb Duggan. He shut the door on Evan C with Tyler Berry again, working back to the outside. Good battle going on for positions number 4, 5 and 6. Meanwhile, back up front, back at the ranch for your race lead, Landon Hathaway. The race leader with a white flag is out. Cabray with a slide jump. Hathaway turns it underneath him now. Good slide there and a short one from Cole Cabray. Hathaway done very well to turn it back underneath him. They come off at turn number 4. Hathaway, Cabray, it's a drag race and Hathaway will win. Landon Hathaway. A great victory in heat race number 2 over Cole Cabray in second. Good drive by Cole Cabray and Landon Hathaway. Stellar performance, stellar race by those 2 drivers. Great racing for the minor placings. Also, heat number 2 results coming up. Coming your way. Landon Hathaway, your winner from Cole Cabray, Majulis, Evan C, Caleb Duggan, Tyler Berry, Terrell Payne, Mike Augustine, Jeff Sharp, Peter Christian, Barry Knapp, and Riley Stewart. Your 12 cars for heat number 2. Heat number 3 will line up like this, starting on the pole position, driving the 13A machine. It is Aidan Beerline to the outside of the front row. Position number 2, Ryan Miller. Robert Henderson lines up the 27 from position number 3. Scooter Black for D1RT Racing lines up the 5 from position number 4. Position number 5, it's the 23T of Ethan Toda to the outside, the 13 of Jaden Krause, position number 6. Justin Sickdry lines up the 15 from position number 7. Tyson Yalecki lines up at a position number 8. Chance Carr, Rocket Esports number 2, starts position 9. Jason Korn, he's hoping not to be a vegetable here in this one, starts position number 10. And Luke Rakowski lines up out of position number 11. If you want to get involved in this one, check out Miller Family Trucking, presented by World of Thunder Esports League on Facebook. $10 to enter for the season, I believe it is. This is week number 1. Here we go. Aiden Beerline gets up on the gas. We're underway. Heat number 3, penultimate heat race of the night. Miller in the 51. T-Young, and again, I don't like to assume, but the HSR cars running second and third. That's Miller and Henderson. Toda, Kraus, Justin, Six trying to work the inside, nearly trying to make it 3 wide. There through turn number 3 and 4. Ethan Toda works the bottom side. Here comes Jaden Kraus. Battle on for 4 and 5th position. There you go. Cole Vanderhyde. Check out Steve McMillan's comment. That's where you can message to get involved in these races. We watch Ryan Miller and Robert Henderson. The 51 for HSR and the 27 also driving for HSR. Tucked in behind the 13A entry of Aiden Beerline. 3 down, a handful of laps remaining. In heat number 3, penultimate heat race of the night. Meanwhile, still got Chance Carr coming up the inside now on Jaden Kraus. Chance Carr had to start position number 9. He's worked his way forward to position number 6. Yeah, if you need a wrap, check out CNC Racing Designs, the best in the business. Beerline now starting to feel the pressure from the 51 of Ryan Miller. Miller looks inside into turn number 3. Will he have the drive out of turn number 4? He'll have some sort of drive. Will he drive for the race lead? Yes, he will. He will lead lap number 5. And now Aiden Beerline has got his work cut out for him. He'll go to the middle of the racetrack. Miller lines up. Henderson watching this battle for the race lead unfold and trying to make it a 3-way dance. And now Ethan Taylor says, yep, you can throw your hat into the mix. Hello, I'm up on your inside. That was 2 between Beerline and Miller with just 2 to run. Miller on the inside, Beerline on the outside. Fantastic race here for the race lead. Heat race number 3. The NetFan.com Big Block Modifieds season opener here in Volusia. And the white flag is out for Aiden Beerline. He leads from Miller again. Miller into turn number 1 and 2. To the inside he goes. Beerline continues to power back around the outside. He's got him by 3/4 of a car length down into turn number 3. Beerline, Miller, who's going to win? Checkers are out. Beerline's got the run on the outside. Aiden Beerline wins. Aiden Beerline wins heat race number 3. Ryan Miller home in second. Ethan Toda steals unofficially, steals third at the line. Let's take a look at your official results because this is all sorts of close right now. Less than a tenth of a second. Aiden Beerline, your winner in heat number 3 over Ryan Miller. And Ethan Toda by 0.029 of a second over Robert Henderson, who comes home in 4th. And unfortunately for Henderson, well, he's going to have to go to a B main along with Sick, Kraus, Carr, Black, Korn, Rakowski, and Yalecki. Heat race number 4. Your 4th and final heat of the evening here on the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds season opener here at Volusia. Zach McSwain starts the 25 from position number 1. Michael Hackett, for Squirrel Nation will start from position number 2. From position number 3, it's Daniel Boyd in the 079 machine. Position number 4, Gunnar Swanchara lines up out of position number 4. Logan Gill for Finger Lakes Mod Squad will start position number 5. That's a real weird name. Joshua Ladeau lines up out of position number 6. Alex Studinger lines up the 54 from position number 7. Randall Carter for Team Victory Lane Racing out of position number 8. Jacob Fields lines up the 007 from 9th. Jordan Casey will start position number 10. And how about this guy, Alex Robinson, driving the 42, will start from position number 11. Keep an eye on Alex Robinson. He's going to be one to watch. Yeah, and Anne-Marie, a fantastic race in heat race number 3. We'll see if heat race number 4 can live up to the height and what we see in heat number 3. Here we go, Zach McSwain. The rear end picks up and we are underway here in the 4th and final heat race of the night. Hackett, Swanchara in the 96 machine. Now going to move into position number 2. Keep an eye on the Vortex Sim Sports LCJ Carpentry SpeedShop51.com entry of Daniel Boyd, but we go yellow. And we've got Alex Studinger here in the 54 machine. Oh, it just gets a little tight, slides up into Randall Carter, then Jordan Casey gets into the back of him, turns him around, gets it back going again, but race control says yeah, no, and iRacing says we're going yellow, boys. So first caution of heat race number 4. I think we've only seen, what, 3 cautions so far in 4 heats, and well, so far I gotta say, heat race number 3 proven the goods. If we're taking a heat race of the night. Hello Kimberly, thanks for joining us here on this Sunday evening. Zach McSwain in that 25. Beauty. Again, you see a lot of beautifully presented race cars. A lot of talented designers out there making the cars look all nice and pretty. But if you do need one, I suggest you go and check out CNC Racing Designs, by far the best in the business. But I'll tell you what, again, there's a lot of good people that can design a race car. But again, if you want a recommendation, check out CNC Racing Designs. So wait for race control to make the decision. How about this? Alex Robinson in the 19 machine, +1 at the moment. He's moved forward. I mean, he couldn't go any further back, but he's here. He's not Nick, but he's certainly Alex Robinson. Only some people are going to get that reference, but oh, Alex trying to bring some NASCAR strategy into it, trying to fake going into the pits, eh? Right, Alex, settle in. So if you're wondering why these laps are starting to tick off, laps do not count. It's just that because we had a yellow inside of the first lap or two, it'll count, but give it time. Once we go back to green, we'll complete a lap and it'll go back to lap number, we'll complete lap 2 and it'll come back to lap number 3. Again, feel free to let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Let us know who you think is going to pick up not only this heat race win, but also who you think is going to go to victory lane. Who's going to pick up the Gators here tonight? The DirtBand.com Big Block Modified Series here at Volusia. The first time you will see him this season. We'll come to this racetrack twice. We'll start here, we'll end here. First time in World of Thunder history, season number 16. 5 years. You could almost say 5 long years. Stephen McMillan has built this from the ground up, and he's certainly built an empire. Of course, just like us here on UltimateDirtTV, we've had our help along the way, and he's got a wonderful team around him right now. Probably the best team that has been assembled in all of the 16 seasons. So if you're a part of the admin team, thank you so very much for making season number 16 a wonderful season. Oh, again, I don't like to assume, but I really hope that we start to go back to lap number 2. Yep. Ready. We did complete a lap, and there we go. So there's 3 of 8. So I am right. Yes, I'm on the money right now. Speaking of on the money, on the bubble is Daniel Boyd. Swanchara in the 96, trying to get into the A main position, but he's got Logan Gill, Joshua Ledoux working as they work side by side for positions number 5 and 6. Ledoux trying to get by the 28 machine of Logan Gill, but again, you watch Swanchara trying to close in on Daniel Boyd, the Vortex Sim Sports number 79 machine. Meanwhile, Zach McSwain, he's just off into the sunset right now. He's got about 4 car lengths over Michael Hackett as here comes Swanchara again, closing in on Boyd. Will he go inside, outside? He's got Logan Gill now to contend with. Logan Gill has got the 28 machine. He's got it hooked up on a dome on the top side of the racetrack. Swanchara comes up and takes the line away. Now he'll go above the slick through turn number 1 and 2. You're working down the back straightaway. 2.5 to go. Look at Jacob Fields on the inside of Randall Carter. Two laps left to run. Logan Gill on the inside. Swanchara to the outside. Swanchara the 96. Now Swanchara trying to get by Daniel Boyd. Boyd slides up 3 wide for the final transfer spot. Here we go. White flag is out. 1 lap left to run here in the final heat race of the night. Zach McSwain continuing to lead the way. It's going to be into turn number 3 and 4. Checkers are out. Zach McSwain victorious in heat number 4. Second to go to Michael Hackett. Third is going to be Daniel Boyd. Logan Gill, Jacob Fields rounds out your top 5. Jacob Fields +4. Then you go back and Joshua Ledoux, Gunnar Swanchara, Casey Stuninger, Robinson and Carter. For heat race number 4. Your 4th and final heat of the evening. I gotta wonder if Gunnar Swanchara had some issues there just after he got the white flag, because he was all sorts of tight and slowing through turn number 1 and 2. 2 B mains on the program. We'll take the top 6. McSwain, Hackett, Boyd going to the show. Gill, Fields, Ledoux, Swanchara, Casey, Studinger, Robinson went forward, and Carter, they'll go to last chance qualifiers. B main number 1, 10 laps is the distance. Top 6 will go through to the main event. And boy, we've got a 17-car field. Row number 1, Jonathan Devries and Robert Henderson. That's positions number 1 and 2. Positions 3 and 4, Damien Kiefer and Justin Sick. Dustin Mombaket out of position number 5. Jaden Krause, position number 6. Position number 7, Kendall Tucker, Chance Carr, position number 8. Position number 9, Dean Reynolds and Scooter Black, position number 10. Position number 11, Ryan Olsen. Position number 12, Jason Korn. Tyler Reed, position number 13. Position number 14, Luke Rakowski. Tyler Olsen starts position number 15. Tyson Ulecki starts position 16. And Brent Carter will start position number 17. 17 cars, 10 laps, top 6. This could get ugly. It's going to get dicey. Seeing as though there's 17 cars on the racetrack, we'll send it around 2 times instead of the normal one, which we've seen in heat racing action. And of course, we'll also have a 4-wide salute for the main event to come later on. 40 laps is going to be the distance. Round number 1 of the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds. Season number 16 is Fender season. These are open wheel, but Big Block Modifieds, Pro Late Models, and Super Late Models. Who knows what's coming in season number 17? We'll get through season number 16 first, and we'll get through the first of 2 B mains for 10 laps to distance around Volusia. We're green flag, and we're all ready. I thought we're almost ready to go 3 wide. I'm sure we're 2 and 3 wide deep in this pack as we watch Henderson and Kiefer. Kiefer running the low side. Henderson, the 27, top 6 now. Kendall Tucker. He's got himself a transfer position. Look at the 15 right now of Justin Sick. Justin Sick. Rolling right through the slick. Kendall Tucker comes up and, well, he'll use the right side and show it a romance to the 27 of Robert Henderson, and now Jaden Krause in the 13. Chance Carr on the outside looking in as Chance Carr now battling in the 2 machine with the 27 of Robert Henderson. That's your battle for the final transfer position. So top 6 going through right now. It's still Jonathan Devridge, Damien Kiefer, Justin Sick on screen in the 15. Kendall Tucker in the 00 machine. Then you go back to Jaden Krause. And again, Chance Carr, Robert Henderson, Dean Reynolds trying to close in and bring him with him. Tyler Reed and Scooter Black. Carr getting a little tight. That's Chance Carr in the 2 machine. His car got a little tight, run on the bottom side. In 1 and 2 as we head down the main straightaway. We are halfway home, 5 down, 5 to run. Yeah, I don't really miss them. Anne-Marie, I mean, they're absolute horrendous last season. The drivers, Well, they need to pull their head over the backsides. 2 by 2, 4 positions. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Slide job by Damien Kiefer. 3 wide. Devries backs out of it. Devries goes from the race lead to position number 4. Now goes back to 6. And boy, oh boy, Jonathan Devries. Not a good lap there for the 91 machine. He's still got a transfer position. He tucks in behind the 13 of Jaden Krause with just 2.5 to go. But I tell you what, he is not out of the woods just yet as he goes to the low side into turn number 3. 2 to run for your race leader, Damien Kiefer. Kendall Tucker now going to dive it down low down into turn number 1. He'll stay tucked to the inside groove out of turn number 2. It's the battle of the zeros. Will it be 1 or 2 zeros? Or will it be the 15 of Justin Sick? We go high above the racetrack. Not so much high above it, but we go from the drone cam. Damien Kiefer, the race leader, and we are yellow. Oh boy, I thought we got the white, but not to be. Caution on the racetrack. Tyler Reed, Dean Reynolds. Take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Oh, Reed. Reynolds gets into the back of Reed, and then 1, 2. And unfortunately, Tyler Reed, Dean Reynolds, boys, you know what's coming. You can't park there. You really cannot park there. And a big thank you to everyone tuning in live across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We certainly appreciate your company here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We are looking at a green-white checker. Safety car goes in. Again, we watch from above the racetrack. Now, let's go back to our normal camera. Kiefer, Tucker, Justin, Sick, 1, 2, and 3. Krause, Devries, Chance Car. Here it is. Now we'll go above the racetrack. Down the front straightaway, it's Damien Kiefer. He'll work his way for the final time in B main number 1. 2 more left-hand turns to put himself into the show. Checkers are out. Damien Kiefer wins. B main number 1. Kendall Tucker, Justin Sick, Jaden Krause, Jonathan Devries. And Chance Car getting the final transfer positions. The top 6 going through, and here they are. Kiefer, Tucker, Sick, Krause, Devries, and Carr. For 7th on back, 7 through to 17, the likes of Henderson, Black, Rakowski, Carter, Yalecki, Ryan and Tyler Olsen, Reynolds, Korn, Reed, and Mombaket. Unfortunately, those drivers will take no further part in the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Season Opener. B main number 2, Evan C. will start from position number 1. Logan Gill lines up at a position number 2. Caleb Duggan will start position number 3. Jacob Fields will start position number 4. Position number 5, it's Tyler Berry. Position number 6, Joshua Ladeau. Position number 7, Terrell Payne. Gunnar Swanchara at a position number 8. Position number 9, Mike Augustine. Position number 10, Jordan Casey. Position number 11, Jeff Sharp. Position number 12, Alex Studinger. Peter Christian, position number 13. Alex Robinson, position number 14. Barry Knapp, position number 15. Randall Carter, position number 16. And position number 17, Riley Stewart. Oh, enough of that. It is too early for that one. So we are being told no track reset. Track is going to stay like this, and these drivers, after this second B main, we are going to have a 1 minute warm-up session. That is all 1 minute, which will give us an opportunity to go through our finishing result, pay a couple of bills regarding to our sponsor videos, Speed Shop 51 ad, and then the Morton Buildings World of Outlaws late model ads also. So we'll play those two, and then we'll come back. We'll get right into our starting grid for the 40 lap A main event. But before we even get to the end of the commercial breaks. We've got another 10 lap B main, which would consist of 17 cars. 10 laps again is the distance, and the top 6 will make their way to the outside row from row number 7 on back. We are green. In B main, number 2, Evan C, Caleb Duggan and Logan Gill, 1, 2, and 3. Duggan trying to keep that speed in the 17 machine working down low. Here comes Logan Gill now to the outside, following your race leader, Jacob Fields. Oh boy, he got all sorts of close to the back of the 28 of Logan Gill. And Jacob Fields, it had to check up. That car is for sale, so hopefully you can find a buyer for that one. You want a front running car? Well, there's your opportunity to buy one. That'll cost you nothing. It's a cheap race car. Logan Gill, Caleb Duggan, side by side. Gill in the 28 machine to the outside. Caleb Duggan in the 17. Good battle going on for the minor placings right now between Gill and Duggan as they continue to work side by side with one another, as Logan Gill just slips back behind the 17 of Caleb Duggan. Jacob Fields right there. We'll go back and take a look. Tyler Berry now the battle for the transfer spot. Terrell Payne in the 51 battling with Joshua Ledoux in the 29. One car into the concrete wall. Jordan Casey was not that car. I believe it was Gunnar Swanchara in the 96, as we are under yellow flag conditions here. We'll take a look at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay and see how this unfolded. The 96 to 42. I think they just got caught up together. Oh, Casey just tried to move up the racetrack, was not clear. And Swanchara, Gunner, I'd hate to say, but the catch fence did its job, but mate, you can't actually park there. And of course, that coming via of the Power Plats presentation. So, Power Plats presentation says, yep, can't park there. Right on cue. Speaking of being on the queue, the base truck is not coming infield just yet. We are still staying single file for the time being. Finding what Caleb Duggan was doing there. Rolling right up on the outside, but I guess just waiting for the 1 degree signal before he pulled up alongside your race leader. So 5 down, 5 to go. When we go back to green, we'll start lap number 6 of 10. Gunnar Swanchara out of the event. Alex Robinson still in 15th. Good job by Alex. Green flag is back out for Evan C. And the rest of the field. Now Duggan again. Down low, down into turn number 1 and 2. Trying to take over the race lead. He's pulled up alongside Evan C. But Evan C has got the power down into 33. Duggan, I thought he may have been going for a slide, maybe trying to spook Evan C. But I tell you what, if you're trying to spook Evan C, yeah, good luck. He's like a robot at the moment. He just knows how to get it done. Logan Gill with Jacob Fields in position number 3 and 4. Logan Gill coming after Caleb Duggan. Duggan slides up. Gill turns it back underneath him. Now Jacob Fields watches this battle unfold in front of him again. Now going to make it a 3-car battle. Oh boy, Caleb Duggan slipping back to position number 4 with just 2 to go. As we come out of turn number 4. Past the start-finish line. Look at Mike Augustine in the 19. Trying to throw his hat into the mix and trying to get into the big dance. 2 to go. Terrell Payne. He's got a transfer spot. Augustine has got the bubble position. Joshua Ledoux, Tyler Berry, Randall Carter, Alex Studinger. They are on the outside looking in. White flag is out. 1 to go for your race leader of Evan C. Through turn number 1 and 2 in the 33 for Team Victory Lane Racing. He is on his way to the 40-lap main event. He's going to be one to watch in your A main. Evan C wins from Logan Gill, Jacob Fields, Caleb Duggan, Terrell Payne, and Mike Augustine. Unofficially, those 6 drivers will be going to the show. We wait for confirmation. And here it comes. A 1-minute warm-up session coming up. Evan C wins. Logan Gill second. Jacob Fields third. Caleb Duggan, Terrell Payne, your top 5. And Mike Augustine in 6th. Going to the 40-lapper in the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series. For Berry, Ledoux, Studinger, Casey, Sharp, Christian, Stewart, Knapp, Robinson, Carter, and Swanchara. Well, this season opener is done. We'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. The 40-lap A-main event up next here at the Volusia Speedway Park. You're watching the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds. All right, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the season opener of the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set for your A main event. 24 starters will do battle for 40 laps around the Volusia Speedway Park. We'll take a look at your starting grid from back to front. Position number 24, it's Mike Augustine. Position number 23, Chance Carr. Position number 22, Terrell Payne. Position number 21, Jonathan DeVries. Position number 20, Caleb Duggan. Position number 19, Jaden Krause. Position number 18, it's Jacob Fields. Position number 17, it's Justin Sick. Position number 16, Logan Gill. Position number 15, Kendall Tucker. Your B-main winners for Team Victory Lane Racing. Position number 14, Evan C. Position number 13, Damien Kiefer. Position number 12, the drivers locked in from tonight's heat racing action. Daniel Boyd. Position number 11, Ethan Toda. Position number 10, Blake Majulis. Position number 9, James Starry. Position number 8, Michael Hackett. Position number 7, Ryan Miller. Position number 6, Cole Cabray. Position number 5, Colton Herbert. Position number 4, Zach McSwain. Position number 3, Aiden Beerline. Your front row. Position number 2, Landon Hathaway. Position number 1, it's Chase Hardy. It's the best time of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a big thank you to the race sponsors who I'd totally forgotten about. Heat race number 1 brought to you by CNC Racing Designs. Heat number 2 brought to you by NLRA, Nick Linnett Racing Association. Heat 3, DirtFan.com. Heat 4 and 5 at World of Outlaws, Morton Buildings, and Studio 10 Wraps. And of course, the Last Chance Qualifiers brought to you by CNC Racing Designs and Ultimate Dirt TV. Big thank you to Down Under Photography and GA Cinematography. But it is now time. 5 years ago, the World of Thunder Esports League formed, now known as the Miller Family Trucking. With over 1,700 iRacing members, one of the oldest iRacing sanctioned series. The drivers and staff would like to thank you, the race fans at home, for watching the DirtFan.com Big Block Modifieds as they salute to you, the fans at home. Well, they're not 4 wide, they are 3 wide. So grab your friends, share out the broadcast, tag your friends, let us know who you think is going to win. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be lit. So as we work through this field, so our lineup looks good. Get the drivers into their original starting positions. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Put a name, put a number in who is going to win tonight's 40-lap main event for the season opener. Here's your money on Hardy, Hathaway, McSwain, Beerline. Will Cabrera get it done? How far can Majulis? What does Daniel Boyd, Ethan Toda have? What about your B main winners? Damien Kiefer, Evan C. How about Kendall Tucker a little further back? Who will take out the DirtFan.com hard charger? Safety car not in just yet. I believe we are working on a 1 to green. Let's go. Hard charger, I'm going to say. I want to say Evan C. Kendall Tucker starts 15th. Evan C starts 14th. Damien Kiefer out of 13th. Justin Sick was pretty quick. You know what? I'll go and see for a hard charger. I'm going to go Zach McSwain for the win. Here we go. Green flag goes out. We are naughty for 40 in the DirtFan.com season opener. Everybody trying to navigate their way through turn number 1 and 2. And as the field does so, you'll see the lead cars into turn number 3 and 4. Nearly 3 and 4 wide. Hey, oh my. Look out. Hold on to your hats. And if you don't have a hat on, hold on to something. Because we are yellow. So watching the 007. Oh, this all started mid-pack. And this is, yeah, where we look 3 and 4 wide. Then in fact started with Justin Sick there. Now Justin Sick had a car on his inside, which that car, look at this is all sorts of crossed up. Jaden Crafts, just caught the inside wall, got into the side of Justin Sick. Kendall Tucker goes around. Justin Sick goes for a ride. Justin Sick out of the event. He's upside down. Josh Pickle. This is the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series presented by the Miller Fender Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. If you want to race, check out those guys on Facebook, Josh. And a big thank you to everyone that's tuned in here live across the social media page, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We've got all of the angles covered. All the angles covered. No worries, Josh. Anytime, buddy. So again, round number 1 here at Volusia will conclude the season right at this very racetrack as well. So we'll start here and end here. And in past seasons, we've always opened up at Volusia, except for season number 15, where we did not open up. Trying to think where we opened up last season. I want to say maybe Charlotte or something like that we opened up at. But anyhow, we are 2x2. We are on 2 to green. So Justin Sick in the pit area. I doubt that 15 machine will make an appearance in the rest of tonight's main event. And Colton Herbert being sent to the tail end of the field after starting in 5th position. Ran 2nd in heat race number 1. Kendall Tucker also going to the back. Now I did say Evan C to win. I reckon Evan C for hard charges. Zach McSwain for a win. But I tell you what, Chase Hardy, Landon Hathaway, Aiden Beerline, they look very, very racy in the opening couple of laps of this main event. Looks like single file. Looks like we're ready for the resumption and the restart as a safety car is about to go infield. That it does, and we go back racing. And the single file restarts. We will start lap number 3 of 4. So just give it time. There we go. It'll fix itself up. Cole Cabray to the inside on Ryan Miller. The 71 of Cole Cabray. Miller in the 51. Miller going upstairs. It's still Chase Hardy to lead the way from Landon Hathaway. Now look at Zach McSwain all over the back of Aiden Beeline for the final spot on the podium. It's so very early in this main event. How hard do you want to push? How hard do you want to get to the front? You just never know when the cautions are going to come out. Ryan Miller still on the top side, tucked in behind the 25 entry of McSwain. McSwain has to check up for the 13.8 entry of Aiden Beeline. I might know it might be too early to pull the trigger, but I tell you what, a slide job might be coming here from Zach McSwain, and well, there it is. The barrel was loaded, the trigger has been pulled. He pulls the slide job on Aiden Beeline. Well, Beeline, I thought he might have tried to turn it underneath him, but he just backed out and said, well, you know what? You might be a little faster, you can have the spot, I'll follow suit, and I'll try and tag along to the front of the field with you once again. Challenge coming for the race leaders. Landon Hathaway in the 10, looks to the inside now, and Chase Hardy. Hardy's got it by a car length. Sliding up is behind him is the 25 entry of McSwain, and now here comes Beeline again on the outside. Look out, Damien Kiefer up on the inside there of Ryan Miller, and Damien Kiefer +7 at the moment into position number 6. What a drive so far by Damien Kiefer. He won B main number 1. And I tell you what, he's really making things happen here at the Volusia Speedway Park as he gets by Aiden Beeline, and now Damien Kiefer has moved his way to position number 5, looking for the DirtFan.com Hard Charger Award. No, unlucky. Just that must suck. He had all sorts of great speed in the B main. Kiefer now going to the top side above the slick line. You see Beeline, that 13 machine in the car, just bouncing heavily through 1 and 2 as we head down into 3 and 4, still bouncing in the midpoint of turn number 3 and 4. Miller slides up in front of him. Now look at James Starry in that 741 machine. Meanwhile, still your race leader is Chase Hardy. Now here comes Cole Cabray trying to get onto a spot on the podium. Cabray, McSwain, they nearly touched going down into turn number 1. In fact, there might have been some touching and all sorts of stuff going on, but they keep it going. 12 down for your race leader, Chase Hardy. Still 28 to go. We watch the battle between McSwain and Cabray. Cabray in the 71, McSwain in the 25 entry. So just under an hour's time, the CNC Racing Designs Pro Late Model National Tour this season opener here at the Volusia Speedway Park will kick off, but we've got to get through the next 26 laps between Chase Hardy, who is still your race leader, looking for a win here to kick off his season campaign. As McSwain and Cabray continue to duke it out, in comes the O machine of Damien Kiefer. He's at a +8. How about Evan C? He gets by Aiden Beeline as Evan C moves up to position number 8, and he'll go at a +6. Starry, Beeline just starting to fall back together. And then you got Ethan Toda on the verge of a top 10 right now in the 23 team machine. He's just sitting in 11th position. Back towards position number 3 and 4, I should say, as Cabray made the pass there on Zach McSwain. Is McSwain once again piles the platinum graphics number 25 to the inside, but I'll tell you what, Cabray has got all sorts of speed right now on the top side of the racetrack. They're looking to close in on Landon Hathaway, who continues to run in second. The gap between Cabray and Hathaway, 0.7 of a second. Then you've got a 1.5 seconds to your race leader. I gotta say, these drivers right now, we look at last lap times. Cole Cabray, my oh my, he certainly looks the quickest car on the racetrack, but he is not. Now we'll see. Cabray, in fact, they're very close to being one of the quickest cars on the racetrack. Blake Majula 17.5 was the quickest car on the previous lap. We go yellow just as we were a lap away from half race distance. And what a start to the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified season opener. Oh, sorry, phone duties. To answer that call, but they should know. Come on, guys. Sunday night, Monday morning. It's World of Thunder time. It's Sunday Fun Day. So our second caution of the evening. And that was a good green flag run there between our drivers. Well, I tell you what, doesn't this help Damien Kiefer? In that zero machine, picked up a win in B main number 1. Now asserting his dominance through this field. +8. Evan C tucked in behind him. He won B main number 2. He's at a +7. Chance Carr deep in the field from 23rd to 15th. He's at a +8. He's tied with Damien Kiefer for the DirtFan.com Hard Charger Award. Here we go. By the iRacing flagman leads us back underway into turn number 1 and 2. And Damien Kiefer, I'm pretty sure that left front cloud of the inside concrete wall. And I tell you what, it does not move. Hathaway on the cushion now in turns 3 and 4. Kebray looking for the race lead, and Kebray, Chase Hardy. Oh boy, Chase Hardy, you've got company. Down into turn number 1 and 2 as we're halfway home. 20 down and 20 to go. This is getting dicey right now into turn number 3 and 4. We're 2 and 3 wide multiple times throughout this 24 car field. In fact, making now 22, 3 wide. Kiefer, Hathaway, and Evan C. Look at Kiefer, Evan C at a +9, make it +10 as he sits in 4th position. Chase Hardy, still your race leader. Evan C now to position number 4. Oh, look out, challenge for the race lead, nearly 3 wide. McSwain on the inside of Cole Cabray. Oh yeah, you know it's going to be on right now. Not only for the race lead, but to stay inside the top 5. Cabray all over Chase Hardy in the turn number 1. Hardy going to the cushion. Cabray just rolling right through the middle, doing what Cole Cabray has done all night long. And Zach McSwain just sitting there waiting patiently, knowing that it is going to be a long season. And you want to bag as many points as quickly as possible throughout the course of this season to find out who will be the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Champion for season number 16. New race leader at lap number 25, and it is Cole Cabray. But I tell you what, Chase Hardy not giving up without a fight, still persisting with that top side of the racetrack. Gee whiz, he gets a massive run down the back straight away into turn number 3. McSwain, here he comes, looking for the runner-up position. McSwain and Hardy. Oh, Hardy gets into the back of Cabray. McSwain up on the inside. Look at Evan C. rolling the outside. A short slider from McSwain on Hardy. Hardy wheels it back underneath him. Look at these 6 cars. This is for the race lead. How could you not like this type of racing here at the Volusia Speedway Park? And Cole Cabray driving the ways now. Chase Hardy. Oh, McSwain got the shot in the shorts in the rear end by Evan C. And we go yellow. And why would you go yellow? Why would you ruin a great race? Who is it? Number of cars. Jonathan DeVries Terrell Payne, Chance Carr. Holy cow. 6 cars going for the race lead here at Volusia. Gee, I tell you what, over the next 12, 13 laps, I'll wait until the ticker does. It should go back to lap number 28. So yeah, over the next 12 laps, we could be in for some of the best racing you have seen. And right now, it's going to be hard to beat. The Pro Late Models will have their CNC Racing Design season opener in about 45 minutes time. And then in about 2-3 hours time, we'll have the Morton Buildings World of Outlaws iRacing Late Model, Super Late Model season opener right here from this very racetrack at Volusia. It's going to be a wild night, that is for sure. We're looking forward to having your company here on UltimateDirtTV. Again, if you're watching live across Facebook, YouTube and Twitch, don't forget to hit that like and follow button. Don't forget to comment where you're watching from. Comment on who you're cheering for. And well, just comment in general. Talk to me. I've got the chats open. More than happy to talk to everybody. You put a comment in, I'll see it. Righto. We're 12 to go. And we're 2 to green. Pick a number. 71. We'll just pick a number from the timing score. The timing. Or just pick the name. Who do you think? We'll take the GA Cinematography Twin Checkers. Who will get to the Down Under Photography white flag first? But it's going to be that 40th lap that is going to be the most important one. And I'm sure, no doubt, one of these top 6 drivers that you see, I mean, there's still any one of these top 10 drivers are a chance at winning. Evan C plus 10 at the moment. He is at the moment your dirtfan.com hard charger award. I did pick him to get the hard charger award. I also picked McSwain to get the W. Mudslinger reckons Cole Cabrera's going to win. Well, I guess to tell you what, he's had a hell of a drive from position number 6. We go back to green. He finished second in heat number 2. And immediately we're going to go 3 wide down into the opening 2 turns. McSwain, Evans C now side by side. McSwain trying to have a look up on the inside there of Chase Hardy. Chase Hardy goes right through the middle of the racetrack. Chase Hardy trying to take over the race there, but Cole Cabrera still going to lead the 29th lap. Just 11 laps left to run. Keeper trying to get by Majulis to get into the top 5. And how could you not like the start to this one? Have a look at Evans C again. He's not afraid to wheel that 33 up on the top side. And again, just as it was starting to get good, we are yellow for our 4th time. And it's about time that we brought out an Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay and have a look as to what might be bringing on the Power Plates presentation at yellow flags. You watch the 17 of Caleb Duggan, just sort of a Constantina effect there. And well, boys, I hate to say it. No, I don't. I love to say it. You guys, you can't park there. The Power Plates presentation bringing you the yellow flag. Holy cow. 10 to go. How are these drivers feeling in the cockpits of the race car? Are they nervous? Are they excited? I know these drivers, they just want to get it over and done with. As they roll around here, no doubt they're talking to their friends, just letting them know, maybe even just having a good time, having a laugh and just trying to calm the nerves down. Lights are still on the safety car, so we are 2 to green. So far, we still only lost the 2 drivers of Justin Sick and Mike Augustine. Well, Zach, hello everybody that is watching, that might be watching at the pub. We hope you're enjoying the coverage here on Ultimate Dirt TV. What's the pub's name, Zach? And we'll give it a nice little shout out, buddy. There's an interesting one. James Clarkson reckons Blake Majulis is going to pull it off on the final lap. I'm going to say Evan C looks... Evan C still looks very racy on the top side, but tell you what, right now, if I was going to pick one, I'm going to have to go with Mudslinger on this one. I think Cabray's got this, but with Chase Hardy, he's been there all night long. Hello, everybody, to 20 Mile Tavern. If you're watching on the big screen or if you're listening in, have a good night. Have a good Sunday fun day. Wherever. I just have a few more beers. I'd like to say free beers all around, but it's not my tavern to give out free beers. Here we go. Green flag is back out once again. 3/4 of the race done. That's 30 down and 10 to go. Cole Cabray. Have a look at Evan C again. Trying to keep the right side tyres in the moisture. McSwain gets a good run down the back straight away into turn number 3. But now Evan C got a better run there. In Loveland, Ohio, the 20 Mile Tavern. Tuning in here to Ultimate Dirt TV. Yeah, absolutely, James. The top 6 do have a chance as we go 3 wide. And have a look at Evan C from the restart. Just still, he's now going to make it 3 laps there go. He's gone from 4th up to position number 2. And now coming up, the race leader of Cole Cabray. Cabray moves up the lane, will take the line away from Evan C. But you do that just means he's going to open up the inside line. Now Hardy trying to sneak it down low. Majulis into the cushion. He nearly got into the concrete wall side by side. Nearly 3 wide for the race lead. Hardy and Cabray, they rod panels. Oh no, Zach McSwain. Slide job and 3 wide now for the runner. Oh, have a look at Cole Cabray. Yeah, Evan C. He's got the thing wheeling and dealing from position number 14. The winner of B-Main number 1. Here comes Cabray with a slide job down into turn number 1 and 2. No, not going to complete the slider. He stays mid-track. We'll go with 5 laps left to run. Chase Hardy, Zach McSwain still sitting in 4th position. Absolutely down under racing. This is great racing for the season opener of the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series. 5 to go for Evan C. Cole Cabray, Blake Majulis. Majulis now trying to sneak the inside on Cabray. Can't complete the passes. Cabray still holds down the middle line. Oh no, Chase Hardy does the 360. There might have been contact there with Zach McSwain. And we are yellow with just a few laps remaining. Oh, let's see what happened to Chase Hardy, who had led about 24 laps of this A-Main event. And it all comes undone for him in the 99. Chase Hardy, that sucks for you, mate. But I tell you what, Powerplat's presentation, you should know better. You can't park there. And the concrete wall, well, it don't move. Chance Carr, a driver that has moved up 10 positions from 23 to position number 13, plus 10. The driver behind him, Terrell Payne, from 22nd to 14th. He is at a plus 8 also. So some drivers have really moved up through this field. There's been a handful of drivers that have been able to move up sort of 7 or 8 plus positions. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Although I think with 3 to go, I think this is just going to give it and pretty much seal it for Evan C, because he'll have control of the restart with single file restarts inside the last 10 laps. I doubt that anybody is going to beat Evan C. Certainly is Zach. And again, big shout out to everybody at the 20 Mile Tavern in Loveland, Ohio, tuning in here to Ultimate Dirt TV on the YouTube side of things. You know, I nearly picked Evan C to go hard charger and the win at the same time. I just thought maybe, you know, he'll get, you know, second or third. But man, I tell you what, he is really driven that thing phenomenal. I'd like to say he's driven the wheels off it, but the wheels are still on. Cole Cabray's been fantastic as well. How about where's Damien Kiefer? Well, he was having a good run. He was inside the top 5. at one stage. Now he's back in 10th position. How about Jacob Fields at 007? +7 from 18th to 11th. And also Logan Gill from 16th to position number 7. That's +9 for Logan Gill. So a great night for some of these drivers that have been able to advance. We've got 7 cars that have moved +6 or more positions. I'm going to say, how about Daniel Boyd as well? He's really flown under the radar from 12th to 6th. He was the last car in heat number 4, the third place car in heat 4, and he was the last car to get the final transfer spot into the A main. And you see Daniel Boyd, I tell you, he runs for Vortex Sim Sports. He runs the Speed Shop 51 LCJ Carpentry entry from Australia. So he's been able to put that 79 forward. He's close to a top 5. I'm sure he would be absolutely pumped to put that 79 into a top 5 here in the season opener for the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series. Don't forget, in about 40 minutes time, we'll have the CNC Racing Designs Pro late models. Kendall Tucker is out of the event in the double O machine. There, Zach, I disagree. I don't think they should. Look, as much as we all love iRacing and whatnot, and I got to say, the last couple of days I've really enjoyed iRacing again as far as racing wise, running pro late models, running UMPs. Had to go at Sprintcars last night. Even had to go of the midgets at the Chili Bowl, and somehow managed to go forward in that one. But yeah, it's I still think there's a lot of work to be done when it comes to getting the cars right with how the cars should react and should drive and whatnot. But I mean, I'm no expert in the modifieds or I'm just no expert in general. But yeah, I think they need to just take a step back and fix some of the things on dirt before they add more stuff. Oh, I think Perth or Premier, even Eastern Creek Speedway would be just fantastic. The tyres is a big thing. Look, race controller just trying to figure out who's at fault for that one between McSwain and Hardy. I think to me it just looked like a bit of a racing deal. Let us know your thoughts on that one. I think maybe McSwain squeezed him up, but I don't think that's worthy of any sort of penalty. I do think that it does suck for Chase Hardy, who has been phenomenal here tonight in the opening 25 laps, and just to come unstuck there. I mean, he had an opportunity to back out of that one, but again, it's easy to sit up here and say what I think should have happened, but I know that these drivers they want to get to the front. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up that position, and sometimes you just got to back out of it. Like I said, it sucks for Hardy, but I think more just of a racing deal. But again, I'll leave that to race control's discretion. Lights still flashing, so I still think they're giving it some sort of discussion, and probably a big call to make late in the race as well. You would think that if this is lap 3, 4, even 5 early on in the event, you'd probably consider giving McSwain an EOL, but when you look at 3 to go, in fact we're going green this time. Again, you can really alter the way that the points shake out. But anyhow, race control have made their decision. We're going to go back to green with 3 laps left to run, and probably again, maybe the right call, maybe not the right call. They are human. And we're back underway now. Evan C has got a 2-car length lead over Colcabray in the 71. Majulis and McSwain, Ryan Miller. That's your top 5 with now just 2 laps left to run. I don't think anybody is going to catch the 33 of Evan C, who started position number 14. Cabray doesn't look like he's closing in at the moment. Last lap time by. Well, he was a half a tenth quicker. We'll see what he is. We get the down under photography white flag. Again, he's quicker by a tenth, but I tell you what, it's all or nothing right now as the drivers make their way down the back straightaway. The DirtFan.com Big Block Modified season opener here at Volusia. Your winner will be Evans C. Twin checkers are out, and the GA Syntography twin checkers are done. Cole Cabre comes home second. Third at the line is Blake Majulis. Then you go back to Zach McSwain, Ryan Miller, right at your top 5. We'll take a look at your official results coming up on screen. And here they are. C, Cabre, Majulis go 1, 2, and 3. McSwain and Miller, 4th and 5th. Daniel Boyd, a hell of a run in position number 6. Logan Gill, 7th. Ethan Toda, 8th. Damien Kiefer, 9th. Landon Hathaway rounds out your top 10. Aiden Beerline, 11th. Jacob Fields in 12th. 13th was Chance Carr. Terrell Payne, 14th. Michael Hackett in 15th. James Starry, 16th. Caleb Duggan in 17th. 18th was Colton Herbert. Jaden Krause, 19th. 20th, Jonathan DeVries. Chase Hardy, 21st. The last car on the lead lap. And, of course, our 3 casualties. Kendall Tucker in 22nd. 23rd, Mike Augustine. And Justin Sick in 24th position. Well, a nice way to wrap up the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified season opener here at the Volusia Speedway Park. We'll go trackside and chat to our podium position. We've got our driver that finished in the runner-up position. We'll give the guys in first and third an opportunity to make their way. And if they're not going to make their way in here by the time I get this interview done, well, that's their fault. I'm not sitting here waiting around because they don't want to fight us around. But we'll chat to the driver that comes home in second place tonight. It is Cole Cabre. Cole, mate, congratulations. Second place. A nice way to open up the season.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm just glad to be able to finish that race and get it done with, and, be able to come out of Volusia with a clean car and go on to next week.
Hey, you moved your way forward quickly, and then you got to the lead. You had a great battle with McSwain for majority of that race. That Chase Hardy, he put it to you there for a number of laps. What was the key in getting through this field? Because this field was stacked from top to bottom.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure on how I got to 6th to the first there. I kind of just, was patient there on the bottom, and as they were stacking up on top, I guess I drove past a few cars and then ended up taking the lead over there sooner or later. But I just got to give a shout out to D1RT. This car was on rails, coming from not being able to drive these things forever, and we're gonna strap in the late model here in a few races and try to give them hell.
Mate, what was the game plan coming into this feature? Because, like I said, you had to start position number 6, and a lot of good cars in front of you, a lot of good cars around you. Basically, a pretty stacked field when it comes to big block modifiers. But what was your game plan for the first probably 20 laps?
Honestly, just keep it smooth, stay calm, stay out of trouble. I almost got myself into a big one there on the first initial lap, but other than that, just kind of stay out of trouble. I don't want to get on anyone's nerves this early into the season and end up having a feud down the road. So just keep my head calm, stay calm, and like I said, just get through this race and get on to next week.
Mate, what's the plan for Cole Cabre in season number 16 for World of Thunder, where we just heard you're running late models? Do you plan on running the whole season, or is it just going to be sort of a hit and miss and see how you go week in and week out?
Maybe a little both. I wasn't planning on running this good tonight, so if we're in the points hunt in a few weeks, then we'll stay running. But as of right now, we're just gonna, as long as the truck and trailer can get to the track, I'll be there.
Yeah, buddy, look, well done on a second place. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors on this race car, mate, people behind the scenes, who gets this done for you, mate?
Yeah, definitely D1RT, Duct Tape Design Scooter Black, for making this car look phenomenal out there. You guys for putting this on. Just, excited to be here. Thank you. All
right, Cole Cabre, ladies and gentlemen, home in second place. We'll now go one step up on the podium, chat to your winner here tonight. And, well, I did pick him for a hard charge. I should have picked him for the win, but Evan C., B-Main number 2 victory. You start position number 14, and boy, did you make that high side work or what? Congratulations on the win, champion.
I was actually surprised when I was able to come up through the field in there. This track's typically tough to pass on, so qualifying, just missed a lot in qualifying, and I didn't think I'd be able to come up through the field like that and challenge for the win there, especially 40 laps. That goes by pretty fast in these, but the top side was working pretty good for us there, and that we can just kind of keep our momentum up, and it didn't seem like it was slowing down too much, and I was just going to stick with it, and it ended up working out for us there.
Mate, starting obviously in the mid-pack of this field, it's very easy to get caught up in other people's dramas. Of course, we had an early caution on I think lap 2 or 3. You went to the top side very quickly. Was that your game plan to run the top and try and get us past as many cars as you can, or were you just sort of going to go where you could go at that time?
Yeah, we was just going to go where we could go, and the field spread out pretty good for us there, so we can make some passes, and it definitely helps out when there's some space in between cars to let you slide people. It's definitely hard to pass and everybody's stacked up, but the field spreading out for us definitely helped out, and we were just able to make our passes there and pick people off, and once we got into the top 5, and we kept restarting up top, which definitely helped us, and we was going to see what the top had for us there. You usually don't run the top if it's not fast. If I can run through the slick, that's where I want to be. But it seemed like it was working for us there, and I was either going to finish 5th and not make it up to the front, or we was going to go to the front up top.
Mate, obviously with 3 to go, we had a caution. You obviously seen Cole Cabray running that low line. Was that the plan to go down there and defend that one? And if he was going to get around you, he'd have to go the long way.
Yeah, I didn't really know how fast that middle was because I hadn't ran it towards the end of the race. It looked like the top was dying towards the end, and that last restart, or the second to last restart, it kind of came back there, and it was like the middle kind of slowed down, and he was able to get around Chase. Just kind of caught him and everybody else off guard there, and I think the middle just kind of slowed down, and because we went back to the middle on last restart, and it was getting a bit slower, but the track changed a bunch throughout that race, and you gotta definitely stay on top of the lines on this track.
No, buddy, well done on the win here on the season opener for season number 16, the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series. Evan, before we let you go, of course, sponsor on this race car, people behind the scenes, buddy, who makes this happen for you?
Just gotta thank everybody at Team VLR, CFME Sports, everybody at Majula Speed Shop, Tattoo Defense, Captain Morgan, Bighorn Taxidermy, Toters Hour Frenchies. Everybody else helps us out, and thank you guys for broadcasting for us, and Steve and everybody else put on the series.
All right, there we go. Well done to Evan C., your winner here tonight from the Volusia Speedway Park. We'll go to the final spot on the podium here tonight. It's the 120.70. He started position number 10, Blake Majulis. Blake, congratulations on the 3rd place finish here tonight. Boy, you had your work cut out for you also.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race there. I had middle rolling really good, just didn't have enough to get it done. It took a while to get moving. Only made like 3 or 4 spots up that first 20 laps there, and it was just pretty hard to pass, but I felt like I had a really good car there at the end. Just, it's tough when you start on the bottom on those restarts. Hard to get a good restart and keep even with the leader. But, hopefully next week we can come out a little bit better, a couple spots better.
Hey, what could you have done differently tonight to be that 1 or 2 steps higher up on this podium?
Yeah, just definitely got to qualify better, get up front, have a better heat race. Can't be finishing, too far back in the heat. Got to start up front, and that just makes the job way easier. So definitely work on qualifying.
Right, track looked very racy tonight. A number of drivers had the high side working, the likes of Evan C. Cabray had the bottom to the middle side working. Kiefer was good in the first half of the race. Where were you most comfortable around this racetrack?
Yeah, I felt best in the middle for sure. I thought I found the middle before anyone else there in the beginning, but it just wasn't. It didn't start clicking until the end, and then a couple cars were on it, so it was already found by then. So definitely felt best in the middle. I really wish it was a longer race. If it was a longer race, it would have been cool to see how it played out, but it doesn't always go your way. So maybe just try and set up maybe for the top a little bit more next time, and not so much of the slick.
No, Blake, well done on third place here in the season opener for the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series. Blake, before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff. Who makes this happen for you?
Of course, thank you. Represent Limited, ML Performance, Game Up Nutrition, Reliable Energy Solutions, CFM, Showtime Decals and Apparel, Design 75 for the sweet looking ride, Race XR, Majula Say Speed Shop, 127 Industries, you for broadcasting, and everybody that watch. I appreciate it.
There we go, Blake Majulis, ladies and gentlemen, home in position number 3. That'll wrap up the post-race coverage. Well done to Evan C., Cole Cabray, and Blake Majulis. It's official. YouDirtFan.com hard charger is Evan C. from 14th to the race win. A hell of a night to open up the DirtFan.com Big Block Modified Series for season number 16 for the World of Thunder Esports League. We are not done by any stretch of the imaginations. We've still got the CNC Racing Designs, National Pro Late Model Tour, and then, of course, the Morton Buildings World of Outlaws iRacing Super Late Models right here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Plenty of racing to come here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Until next time, big thank you to, of course, DirtFan.com, CNC Racing Designs, the Morton Buildings World of Outlaws Late Models, and the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. Until next time, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying goodbye. We'll see you back shortly.